What's up, everybody? I just finished the very first book in the Adventures of the Bailey School Kids series. This is Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. For those of you who don't know, this book series is not for my age at all. I am well above the age target for this. But I collect these and I really wanted to do reviews on them, and so yeah, this shouldn't be very long. Very basic book. Nothing super crazy happens here, but yeah. I do remember seeing this book. I'm pretty sure at my library as a kid, and I don't think I ever picked it up. I had this thing where I preferred to read the ones that, like, if the monster or whatever on the front was the more interesting. And I was never like a vampire person, so I never really picked this one up. As far as I know, I could have. It's been a long time. But yeah, the story follows. This is the plot of like the Bailey School Kids. So basically, what happens is there's this teacher named Miss D who has this disruptive class, and all of these kids are just being mean and rude and throwing paper on the floor, different things like that. And somebody sticks whipped cream in her desk, so she like has like a breakdown basically, and she leaves. She tells the kids that they have what's coming to them, and she leaves, which is insane. But she takes off, leaves, quits, gets fired, whatever. She takes off, leaves the students, and shortly after this, we are introduced to Miss Jeepers, the lady on the front cover here. She comes in, she's wearing this brooch around her neck and a polka dotted blouse, and she talks with this very thick accent, and she has this weird smirk on her face that's described in every book that she appears in, as far as I know. But yeah, she tells the class kind of what she is, and she likes rules and different things like that. And she gets all of the kids to just stop doing what they're doing and listen to her. Eddie, who is our main mischievous kid who loves to like just cause disruptions in class and stuff, doesn't like this, so he starts making like noises and stuff. And she tells him, that's enough. And she doesn't say it like loud or anything like that. He just gets quiet. And yeah, so the kids are on their way, I think, home from school, and they see this house that they notice that's supposedly supposed to be haunted. And these people are moving in, and they're like, "Who's moving into this house?" Sure enough, it's Miss Jeepers. She pops in on the kids and invites them in. They go inside, and she talks a little bit. And this house is like covered in cobwebs and looks just like gothic and stuff like that. And she says how beautiful it is, and the kids are like, "This girl is pretty weird." And so yeah, they leave. Before they leave, they see this moving person, two moving people. They're carrying this large wooden box inside the house, and it looks suspiciously enough like a casket. So the kids leave, and they start talking about, what's going on. This lady's very weird, and all of these kids are just like behaving and things. Eddie doesn't know what's going on. Every time she rubs a brooch, the kids just start listening to her, other than Eddie. So they get back to class, and he is bent on just disrupting this class. And before they go back to class, he gets dared to sneak into her house and in the basement to see what's inside this like casket lookalike thing. So him and this girl named Melody, and for those of you who don't know, there's Melody, Howie, Liza, and Eddie, the four like main group of kids in this series. They sneak into the basement through a window. They unlock the door. They go inside, and they hear knocks coming from the inside of the casket. So they take off running. They're scared. So Eddie does more things to kind of disrupt the class. He makes faces, drops a book on the desk, and again she says that's enough, and nothing happens. So everybody, is suspecting Eddie of just being scared of his teacher because he doesn't know what's going on or whatever. And yeah, so yeah, and that towards the end of this book, we do have this thing. Well, they Carrie, I think, is another kid in this book series that is a reoccurring character, but not a main four person. But I think she's the first person to assume that Miss Jeepers here is a vampire because of the casket thing. She says that she sleeps in it, and yeah. So they decide to get garlic and spread it around the school. They do that, or in our classroom, And when they do that, the teacher starts getting like sneezes and different things like that. And yeah, towards the end of the book, the Eddie is starting to spitballs at Miss Jeepers, trying to get her attention, and she just doesn't have any of it. She brings him outside the classroom, and she talks to him for a little bit. And when she does this, nothing is very vague of what happens, but he brings her back inside, and that's kind of towards the end of the book. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but yeah. Um, Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. This was a very fun, nostalgic, very fun book. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I loved it as quite as much as like some of the other ones that I gave 4 out of 5 stars, but I did like this one. Miss Jeepers is very intimidating. She's very fun, and yeah. The Bailey School Kids series. This is the one that started it off. Yeah, I think it started off pretty good. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. 4 out of 5 stars for me. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. Is it one of your favorite books in the series? Is it your least favorite? What is your favorite? What are some recommendations for the series? What is your favorite ones? Do you guys remember the series? Yeah. I think that's it for me, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.